Hey everybody. Hello. Welcome you guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Candid Conversation. So glad to have you. Ooh, let me get this together. So glad to have y'all. Listen, come on, jump on in the room, like, share, let somebody know that we're on. It is time to talk about it tonight, okay? I hope y'all are ready. Happy Tuesday. Listen, it's August the 1st. We got like 4 more months in this year. Is crazy, but we are excited and we're just happy to, be around. I'm glad that y'all have decided to tune in. Come on, I see y'all coming in the room. Go ahead, like and share. We're not gonna labor long. We're gonna jump into it, but I want y'all to get these numbers up and let people know that we're on right now. Tonight, we're gonna be talking about crazy in love. Okay, if y'all seen the flyer, y'all already know we're gonna have a conversation, and we're gonna give away a little coinage tonight. We're gonna give a little lunch money for tomorrow, a little gas or something like that. So y'all better go ahead, jump on in here, and get this money, get this cash. Okay. How y'all doing this tonight? Let me get my words together. Okay. um how are y'all doing tonight? I see y'all coming in. Thank you for joining. Come on and comment. Let us know that y'all are around, y'all in here. Go ahead and let us know that you're here, that you're here, that you're here, that you're here. We're excited to have you. Listen, y'all, we are excited about tonight, and I'm just excited to have y'all with us. And so I'm hoping that y'all are ready to have the conversation. Okay, that's how Larry Reed said. I wish I could take it, but I can't take it because it ain't mine. But I love it. So yeah, jump on in here and let people know that we're on. I don't think y'all want this money tonight. I don't think y'all want these coins. Because listen, we got to get these numbers up. Go ahead, let people know that we're on. And let us know how y'all day has been. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow be Wednesday, and we're almost halfway through this week. So it's been crazy. Time is just flying, y'all. And I'm just like, can you please slow down just a little bit? But yeah, okay. I see y'all coming in. I guess I could throw a little dollar or something y'all way. Y'all remember that guy that went viral, and he was talking about the money, and he was like, you got all that cash, and you ain't gonna give me none. We trying to get y'all some money tonight. Y'all ain't trying to take it. CB, we ain't talking about a whole look. We ain't got your coins. We ain't talking about them big baller coins. We trying to throw a little gas money y'all way. Trying to throw a little, just a little gas money or something y'all way. That's about it. That is about it. Okay, what's going on? Can y'all hear us? Okay. I'm getting feedback that y'all can't hear us. I think somebody gotta come in and come back out. All right, y'all, we doing a little back behind the scenes type of situation. So the audience, can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, Miss Wanda Carter, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, I see y'all. Okay, thank you, Miss. Hey, Miss Barbara. Good to see you. Okay, great. I'm getting feedback that y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm glad y'all jumping in. All right, I see y'all coming in. Yes, we're trying to give away a little $1 or $2. If y'all want to take it, okay, good. A little $1 or $2. But y'all got to answer a question. Whoever answered the question right first, then y'all will be the winner. And what you'll have to do is put your Cash App, either if you feel comfortable putting it on here, or you can inbox me, all right, if you are the winner, all right. So tonight, y'all, is our 10th show. It's our 10th show. It seems like we've been going for a long time, but in actuality, we've only done 10 shows. So we're still very new in this thing. We do it every other week. And of course, we had times where we've had to kind of postpone and things of that sort. So for our 10th show, we wanted to celebrate this moment. And I just thought, hey, let's give a little cash out there to those of you who have been watching us and tuning in, just to say thank you. And yeah, we'll be doing things periodically, just to show y'all our appreciation and everything. So listen, let's jump right into it. First, let me just start off by saying your girl is excited because we got a single that is out. I'm featured with Ollie Richardson, and the response is going good. Y'all have been showing us love and support, and it's hitting the airwaves. I got news that yesterday, it was being played in the gym or whatnot. I was like, okay. So I want to appreciate y'all so much. If you haven't gotten the single, it's called There You Go. It's called Pray For Me. I'm sliding behind the background. It's called Pray For Me, and it's on iTunes. Okay, y'all can find it. Of course, check it out from my Facebook page, any of my social sites. And I think it's really dope, and I think it's a song that will encourage you and bless you, okay? So I'm not going to keep on talking and, just jabbing off at the mouth, because y'all know that I can do that, and I love to do it. But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So, again, to commemorate our 10th show, we're going to jumpstart this with our first question. And that is, I want the first person who can, for $25, okay, give me 3 topics that we have discussed on this show. Give me 3 topics that we have discussed on this show so far, and put it in the chat. I will see it, and we'll let you know if you are right, okay? I don't know how it goes, but y'all don't know. I don't see no comments flying off. 3 topics that we have discussed so far. Does anyone know? Can anybody tell me? Ooh, do I get to keep my money? Because I sure don't mind. Hey, Deborah, come on. The vocal beast is in the building. Hey, Miss Deborah. Y'all, this is so she can blow, okay? I'm glad to have you in. So listen, 3 topics. Y'all ain't been watching. I know y'all been watching. Y'all ain't been paying attention. Y'all don't know the 3 topics that we have talked about so far to commemorate our 10th show. First person that's able to get it, let me know. Okay, Ms. One, you said Norris. I believe narcissistic, how to date, and being alone. I don't know. Let me bring the rest of the crew on, and then y'all can help me determine or whatever. Because I don't know if we talk about being alone. I don't think. All right. Let's do a reverse. Let me go ahead and bring the crew on. Look, y'all know who they are by now. Normally we just bring them on individual, but listen, let's just go ahead and put the gang on. We got Angela, we got Mark, aka Kevin Samuels, we got Mr. Smith, and we got Wisdom Speaks. Y'all come on in the room. Say what's up to the people.
Hey.
What's going on?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Happy
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So y'all, Miss Wanda said, did we talk about being alone?
Being alone in the sense
I don't
of
necessarily, that wasn't a topic. Try again, Miss Wanda. Give us one
No,
more.
You know what? I'm having
but
a
you
hard
know
time.
oh,
what?
wait,
remembering
put
We
another
what
one. What
we
to look
talked
for on
about.
a date? That's right.
Okay,
What to
what to
look
look
for on a
for?
date?
Okay.
We did.
Red flags. Yeah, we definitely talked about that.
Okay. All right, Miss Wanda. Okay. Carl hit the topics dead on the head. He got meeting the parent. I know you looked it up, Reverend. I know, but that's all right. He hit it dead on the head for us what the exact topics were.
All right.
Meeting the parents, they're a narcissist, churching and twerking. So I got to go ahead and give it to you. CB. All right, that's what's up. Go ahead and drop your Cash App in Cash App handle in my. You can send it, you put it on here, or you can either message me or whatever, and I'll get you the money before the night is over with. Even though you don't need my money, bro. You don't need my money, but you know, you won, so it's all fair and game. All right. So thank y'all. We got one more we're gonna do before the ending of the show. So y'all stay tuned and listen. But I'm excited about tonight because I told the crew, I said, hey y'all, I want us to each take a turn and facilitate the show. And so tonight, Miss Peaches, Angela Harris is going to facilitate, and we're going to talk about crazy in love. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to her because y'all know our time be getting away from us so fast.
Right.
Carl, you said, think I always need money. Oh, yeah. You a dad over there, so I know you can never get enough money, but we got you. Just send your Cash App handle. So without further ado, y'all, come on and welcome Angela. Come on through, Ange. You got it tonight.
Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna get right on into it, okay? And I just feel like, why would you choose this topic, Angela? You already a little labeled, so why would you even put yourself out there like that? But we are talking about crazy in love tonight. So I'm gonna jump right into it, and I just want to ask each of y'all a question, and y'all can chime in the comments too. What's your level of crazy? You know how they say everybody got a little crazy in them. What is your level of crazy on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being non-existent, 10 being a thin line between love and hate. Juanita Bynum, something. What's your crazy level?
I see we're throwing shade already. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Angela.
What made Juanita Bynum crazy?
I mean, I feel you, but
Okay, well,
shots fired.
we know, mother. I'm not calling her crazy, but y'all done heard the story. Somebody would call her crazy. I guess she went off. She did some crazy stuff to her ex-husband. So that was just a little jokey joke. But what's your level of crazy, Mark? Go ahead.
You mean what level of crazy do I like? Is that what you asked?
No. We're talking about you. we're talking about you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying what type of crazy girl do I like? Okay.
I mean, you can throw that in there.
Right.
I need you to answer the question.
Oh, okay. I'm not crazy at all. I'm not crazy at all. Like that's on everything. Listen, if you don't want to kick it with me no more, hey, we good. We straight. There are other fish in the sea. Do you hear me? You think God stopped making women when he made you, baby? All right. I can show you better than I can tell you. Out of sight, out of mind.
More be lying.
I
ain't never stalked nobody. I ain't never just did none of that extra stuff. Listen, back in the day, you didn't want to mess with me, shot. I kept a rotation. You feel me? I don't need what I need to be crazy for. This train gonna keep on rolling.
So go ahead and tell us.
He the type that ball up in his bed and cry.
You'll never know.
Okay, Mark. So go ahead and tell us what level of crazy do you like? Since apparently you like it.
Listen. All right, listen. I like them to be go from a little clingy. You can be a little clingy to just beyond pulling up on me, like that level of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about a 5 or 6. Now, you know, not Jerica's level of crazy, not that. That's too far.
And what is my level?
Your level is to the moon. Your level is running people over. That's your level. Your level.
I didn't run over the whole body.
Listen,
like I was trying to kill.
I don't mind you cussing me out. I don't mind you cussing me out. Just don't send me to urgent care. That's all I'm asking. You can cuss me out all you want.
Next.
Just saying.
Jerica, what's your level of crazy?
This ought to be good. Hold on.
As Mark would say, I'm not crazy. I'm trying to keep you here and keep a straight face.
There's a glitch in the matrix. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right, a big glitch in the matrix. Okay. I'm not crazy, but I will say when I am provoked, I can get to a level like I won't kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna spend jail time. Like I know how far to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, or as you know, I know how far to go. I will retaliate. Yes, I'm trying to find the proper words to put this so I don't seem
right. Because you got to
Jerica, don't
be married one day.
Exactly.
Jerica, don't
That's why I'm trying to word it for you. See me trying to pause and word it.
Jerica, don't say nothing else without a lawyer. Be quiet. Don't say nothing.
Right. That's what I'm trying to.
It sounds like intensive care. That sounds
That's urgent care. That's intensive care.
It's intensive
I might
care
need
right
some
now.
real insurance.
Y'all,
I'm not gonna go to jail, but I don't slash tires.
Okay.
I don't slash tires or anything like that.
Okay. Well, so we got that. And y'all in the comments, please tell us. Look at Carl. I won't kill you, but here's a level of crazy. So you know what, Jerica? I have to agree with him. You can't say I'm not crazy. Just go ahead and there is a level there. There is a level, baby.
Yeah,
but we'll let you fly.
I have noticed there is a level that I can get to once I'm provoked, but that's only provoked. Now I know that people can't make you do something, but as a woman with emotions, I know how to control my emotions to a certain extent, like we all can, but we all have a button that can be pushed that can send us through the roof. And I'm not gonna lie on here. I have did some things, I have, well, I'm not, okay, I'm gonna, but
we want you to get married.
Alone. It's okay.
I want to get married,
it's okay.
but I'm not like, I'm
Stephanie,
not like
I don't want her to go to jail.
In her defense, and I know we got to.
Thank you
in her defense,
saying it for me.
In her defense, that's my sister. I ain't just saying it because she's my sister. She is a sweetheart. She is a loving person. When she's in a relationship, she gives her all. She's not. I know we tease like she's not as crazy as it may sound.
Okay.
Right. I know. We know. Okay, so we're gonna keep it rolling. Jerica, I know. She is sweet, very sweet. Marquel, go ahead and answer that question. What's your personal? And you know what, Jerica, we're gonna get back to that whole provoking thing. We're gonna get there because we crazy, we laugh, we joke, but at the end of the day, I believe when we talk about dating and being single, this is serious. It's kind of serious. So we're gonna be serious too. Marquel, what's your level of crazy?
I'm gonna say a level 3. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going 3. I'm not gonna say anything out the way. I'm not gonna do anything out the way. What I've kind of learned to let a woman do is swing at herself. If you don't say nothing to her and just walk away, that's worse than actually doing anything else. So because I realized that, I'm saying level 3. I ain't gonna say that you out the way. I ain't gonna say nothing at all. I'm just gonna leave the house and put that phone on do not disturb. And I'm gonna be somewhere hanging with Mark. You ain't gonna know it. And when I'm ready to talk, I take it off do not disturb. And I got footage that I was with Mark the whole time. That's where we at.
Do not disturb. Do not disturb is going to bring out a whole nother level of crazy from her. Do not disturb. Just might. I don't recommend do not disturb, but okay.
You gotta let her.
I'm proud of you though.
Like Trey from Boys in the Hood. You gotta let her swing herself like Trey from Boys in the Hood. You gotta let her just go in the living room and just start swinging. It's exactly what you gotta let her do.
See, we're not talking about. We're not talking about her. This is the thing here. This question is to focus on you. So we're not going to talk about the next person. We're going to talk about your level.
You defend her. My level
that's the question though. We'll get to everything else. Okay.
My level is a 3.
Okay.
My level is, and what I like in a woman, I like about a 5. Yeah.
What is the 5?
What is the 5? 5 is like she not gonna run you over with a car. She'll threaten to. You know, she gonna bark, but she ain't gonna bite. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you like.
She got a bark. Yeah, she'll bark. She ain't gonna bite though.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, cuss me out all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephanie, what's your level, girl? What's your level?
This should be good.
It will be.
That's crazy. No.
You have no level? Okay.
No, I won't say that. Honestly, like I think I'm about midpoint, about 5 or 6. I'll give y'all a little story. So you know, a guy that I was talking to, whatever, he had upset me, and I had borrowed his car because my car, I was had to get some work done on my car. So I was borrowing his car or whatever, and I had a service or whatever I had to go to. So I had to pick him up and then take and for us to go to get my car and everything like that. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he didn't answer his phone. I don't know, something had happened or whatever. I was a little something that just upset me or whatever. But so he was in the passenger side. Now I ain't gonna kill myself, but at least I had to scare him and make him think that, okay. So our light was red. Our light was red, and it was I was making a left turn, but you know, we didn't have the light. So the oncoming traffic or whatever, they had the light, it was green. So as the cars got close, I knew that I had a little room to go, but I wanted him to think that I was gonna get him hit on his side. So I made the left. I did. And the cars was coming, boy. He thought we weren't gonna make it.
Now, Marquel, let me ask you something, bro.
What kind of scare show program is this?
How come both of they crazy? These two sisters now, right? How come both of their crazy stories involve them being behind the wheel?
Why
is that?
It's a third one too, but I'm trying to figure this out.
Don't get in the car with no Cardwell girl. You hear me? Don't do it.
No.
But I knew I wasn't going to get us hit. I knew it. I should have done it, but I knew I wasn't going to get us hit. I'm a professional driver, so I knew that I wasn't going to get us hit, but I had to scare them.
Okay, so your level, I'm gonna say, Stephanie, that was your past, so that's just a story. But that had to be about a 7. No, that was a level 7.
Y'all.
Okay, so I will say this: my level of crazy is probably, I don't know, I'm not putting a number on it. I'll let the people determine it. And in Jesus' name, I'm not like that anymore.
Amen.
But my level is what Marquel has described. Like, I'm going to bark, but I'm not going to bite. So I can remember, and I probably was 18, but this is just, this is the story. I can remember pulling up in all black, ready to tear up a car. All black hoodie, a mask. I had the bat, the eggs, the candy bar to put in the tank, sugar, all of that. I didn't really know exactly how I was going to do it, but I got there and I got scared and just went on home. Okay. And another time I was going to do the same thing. I was going to do the same thing. I got there and the man said, Angela, what are you doing? And I said, I don't know. And just got back in the car. So I should be quiet. I was 18.
Angela, you and New and down
I was
going
18.
to jail, man. Y'all going to jail.
Again, I don't have it in me to really react in that way. It might come to my mind, but it's really not in me to do the most. And I was younger then. Now I am much more aware that emotions, you better have those in check or you will end up in jail. You better have them emotions in check. So
Angela,
I'm way better now. But yeah.
As a criminal justice professional, let me just drop this in you and Jerica's spirit real quick, okay? Assault in the state of Georgia is the threat of harm. All you got to do is just make a threatening gesture. That's assault. That's all I'm gonna say. So
okay, well, I will say
Amen.
this. The police was called one time, and they told me that. Okay.
Mark, I don't think Jerica killed.
Marquell, I just
I don't think Jerica killed, dog. I don't think Jerica killed.
Okay, you know what? Fine, go ahead. Put
We were
yourself out
young,
there.
like Angela was saying, she was 18. I was young. I was about 23, 24. So as you grow, you learn emotional maturity. So now that I'm older, I know those red flags that I see in those past relationships, and that's what allows me to have the cutoff game that I have now, because I don't want to drag myself to that place anymore. But like I said,
okay. So you know what? I'm glad that you said that, Jerica. At least we are honest enough to be real. Okay, right. We spoke on our past. So if you want to judge us today based on our past, you're the ignorant one. Okay, you're the ignorant.
That is literally what the judicial system does. Judge you on what you did in the past.
Does crazy ever leave though? Does crazy ever leave?
Did you say does crazy? Okay, you know what? We can jump into that. So here's what I want to say now. What is crazy? We use that all the time. Oh, he crazy, she crazy, red flag, crazy. What's crazy? And Marquell, does crazy ever leave? I'm gonna say this. Absolutely. Crazy. But can somebody tell me? So, okay, we're just gonna go there. Crazy. What's in you is in you. So, like Jerica spoke about the whole provoking thing, I feel like at some point nobody should be able to provoke you. Like you also spoke on the cutoff game. Like when it gets to a certain point, I feel like as you mature, if you have worked on yourself, if you dismiss yourself, or what's in you is in you, and you thought you weren't crazy, but you really just wasn't presented with the opportunity, and you still are crazy.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jerica.
Well, by definition, it's a mentally deranged person, or it also could be described as an extremely enthusiastic person. So, I mean, it depends on which spectrum of crazy we're talking here. Now, in the spectrum that I'm saying, like where I was in a relationship, I was an extremely enthusiastic person about my relationship.
Jerica, you just turned water to wine.
I'm trying to be serious here.
You just turned water to wine.
Oh, my did she do it?
You just turned water to wine.
That's good. That's good, sis.
So right. So so when my feelings were hurt, that can kind of flip the spectrum. Like I said, it's two ends of the spectrum, and if you swing the pendulum one way, the same energy is going to come back the other way. So that's where you go with the thin line between the love and the hate.
But what does it profit y'all to bring bodily or property damage to somebody? What does that satisfy?
What do you mean?
I don't even think. Okay, so the whole crazy and bodily damage is like you mentioned. It could be other things that's not bringing harm. So none of it really does anything for anybody. It's you in that state of extra emotional, and that's where the problem lies. But go ahead, Steph.
I mean, in the moment, you're in your feelings, you're hurt because this person, you have, deep love for this person, whatever, even if it's not love, it's lust, whatever it is you're feeling, your emotions are heightened at that point, and you feel like it's a sense of vindication, like you've hurt me, and so now I got to, it eases my pain in a sense to see you suffer. I'm not saying that ain't right, but in a sense, it's like and of course, no one should have that kind of control over your emotions, but it's like, especially when you have invested your time and your energy and whatever, and then this person does something to betray you, especially like your trust or whatever the case may be, it's like, I want to get you. And after the fact, when you have done whatever the deed is, and like Angela said, it doesn't have to be to the extent of killing somebody or just bodily harm, but it could be like your reputation, whatever. I'm not saying it's right, but that goes on both sides. It's just, hey, you hurt me, and it's like instead of being able to just sit in that and just let it blow over, it's like in that moment your emotions are so heightened, you just like, I gotta get you back. And a lot of times after the fact, you regret it. You regret saying, whatever you said or doing whatever you did, but you was just caught up in your feelings in that moment,
Y'all don't know Jesus. Y'all don't know Jesus.
It's WB free the hard way.
I know Jesus. That's the reason why he has sustained me and he has helped me. And I've only gone but so far because I know if I was like, Lord, if I go this far with this little bit, I know that I could. So I'm like what Jerker said earlier. Like that's why I'm more cautious in how I date, because especially as you get older as a woman, you don't want to be caught up in a lot of drama. You don't want to be in a moment where you always enraged with this guy and you know what I'm saying, you just at his head and at his throat all the time. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get in relationships, you're going to have disagreements and misunderstandings, but you want to get to a point where somebody ain't taking you to a level where, like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to go off the rock or whatever because they're constantly doing something to, betray your trust, your loyalty, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like as you get older, you start being more intentional about dating. I've had guys, like they can, I'm like, I'm not gonna even, I'm not, and they might be a nicer guy, I might even be attracted to him, whatever, but if I got a inkling or discernment about it, that I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna give it time today, because I'm not gonna let you take me to a certain place, because I can sense and I can tell by things, your reputation stuff, you're not gonna be good for me. And it's just I don't have time to kind of exert that type of crazy energy. So
Angela, can I make a sweeping indictment right now?
Not a sweeping indictment.
Can I make a sweeping
Go ahead.
indictment?
Go ahead.
And Marquel, back me up on this, Marquel. I believe that just about every woman that's ever been born and ever will be born, I believe every woman has a propensity and a capacity to be absolutely crazy. I just do. Like, I think all women should start getting an annual mental health checkup starting from age 14 up. I really do. Whenever y'all start y'all cycle, however old y'all are, that's the same year y'all need to get a mental evaluation every year. You go from one doctor to the next. Okay.
But who make up the majority of the serial killers, rapers?
Right.
No, okay, Jerica. Kind of there are 23 seasons of Snapped on streaming right now. 23. All of them is about a woman losing her mind.
Snapped
and 23 compared to houses with men.
Right.
No, it's about, but you notice it's the same premise, Marquel. A woman done lost her mind. Whatever. Listen, see how she getting crazy? She getting crazy now. I ain't even calling her name. She already getting attitude.
Angela, can we read this comment real quick?
Okay.
I got to throw this one up.
Yes.
I had a crazy girl in my life. She threw a butcher knife at me from her banister. The sun blinded her toss. Thank God for grace, Pastor. The knife, he said the knife landed between my legs. This is a fact. I was physically abused. It's funny now, but it really happened.
But what you do is what I'm trying to figure out.
You said, what did he do?
What?
What was
it don't matter. You ain't supposed to throw no knife at nobody.
And you're not supposed to emotionally manipulate.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Crazy women always justify they crazy. Crazy women always try to justify they crazy. Oh, he made me mad. Man,
and you know what? That it's always going to be a reason. Like you can't say what was the reason. Of course there was a reason. Of course he did something. But at some point that's irrelevant. Honestly, what he did, what he said, that is so irrelevant for you to almost be in jail, for real. And I do see that our last show, we were talking about narcissists, and if we were talking like mainly men, I get it. So crazy must be mainly a woman thing. I guess I'd rather be crazy than a narcissist.
Really? Narcissists don't go to jail at the same rate crazy people do.
Okay. Narcissists can get real crazy, okay?
Yeah, but narcissists ain't been to hurt nobody.
Narcissists are the biggest scammers there are.
Okay, you right. Okay. You kind of right. I take that back. I just was talking.
But if scamming,
but
I don't know.
But seriously, y'all, the men aren't saying too much. So you telling me that only women are crazy? Like, no, I'm sure we have a story too about a crazy man. No, because the man being crazy isn't necessarily the screaming, yelling, bodily harm type of a thing. The man being crazy can be it could be other things, and you're still crazy. Calling me too much, blowing my phone up, going off. I had one, I'm like, oh, he is crazy.
Wait a minute. So him wanting to communicate with you makes him crazy? He wanted to
when every conversation would make its way to something that made me really feel like you have an addiction, you have a problem, you're crazy. You have to try to take it there, and you don't even know me. So that was just one situation. But the man being crazy, it's gonna look different. It's gonna look different. You still crazy? Shoot, you
crazy men. That's why you see you have men. Why you think women end up dead? These men, they snap, they kill them.
That's mental illness. That ain't crazy.
What's the
there is that difference.
There's a difference. That's mental illness, not crazy. Y'all have emotion. Y'all are emotional. Y'all let your emotions get the best of you.
You know what?
Men, these crazy men you talking about, they got a mental illness. They can't help that.
What?
But I'm serious. It is true.
Women don't have mental illness, but the men have mental illness when they abuse and do crazy stuff.
All them women on Snap was emotional. Jeffrey Dahmer had a problem.
We're not talking about just a Jeffrey Dahmer. We're talking about the regular blow Joe that just beating on his woman because he jealous. You know, if another man look at her the wrong way, he jealous, insecure. That's not the same thing.
In Chicago with the guy getting shot back by the team because he beating on the woman because she was asking about a question about her food. If that's not
violence, so listen. I want to read Carl's comment because I totally agree with that, and I was kind of going there. There are more seasons of First 48 than Snap. Men have a natural tendency towards violence. Crazy and violence are two different things. I agree with that. Crazy, a woman being crazy doesn't necessarily mean a person, period. Being crazy doesn't necessarily mean violence. And I do agree with Kevin, Mark, whatever your name is, Mark. the whole mental thing, crazy and a mental disorder, that is real. There is that difference. You can be crazy and not mentally having this mental issues going on. I agree.
I have yet to meet a crazy girl who is not prone to violence. I'm just saying.
I can't agree with you on that, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's not violence to the extreme of murder, but maybe violence to the extreme of, a slap here or there. I can understand that.
That's level 6 in the book.
I had a girl. Go ahead, bro.
That's level 6 in the book. They ain't that. She biting. She ain't barking. If she slapping you and throwing knives and running you over stuff, that's a level 6 in the book. That's real extreme right now.
And don't let some of y'all get some alcohol up in you. Oh my God.
Oh, the real shit. We ain't talking about having community neither. Talking about the real deal. Get it up in you. You gonna say what you
We are talking about saved women. We are talking about saved women, okay?
Jerica drank that brown. I know she crazy.
I do not drink brown. Brown take you down.
Spoken like a crazy person.
Okay, so I want to ask y'all this, especially the women. What's the crazy?
Oh, we lose again.
Your Wi-Fi is crazy, Angela.
Oh, you're back now.
That sucks. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. But what's the craziest thing y'all have ever experienced? What's something crazy that happened to you?
Besides, the regular cheating or being caught doing something.
It's sad to say the regular cheating.
No, you gotta understand. Jerica is an apex predator, okay? Ain't nobody finna go crazy against her. She like a great white shark. She don't have no natural predators.
Exactly. So yeah, I haven't had anything crazy done to me. Thank God I have never been abused. I've never been hit on. I've never been cursed out or anything like that. So thank God for that.
He asked a good question.
I find it real. Go ahead. Read it.
Men can see crazy early. Can girls see crazy early?
Yes.
If you willing to pay attention, sometimes we try to overlook it, depending on how cute he is, what kind of money he got. But if you pay attention, you can see
it. Angela, can I ask you a question? You said if a guy, so I guess I want to know from y'all, what makes a guy crazy? Angela said if he called too much. Does that make
don't put words in my mouth. No, don't really put words in my mouth.
Was in and out. I'm sorry. What was it?
So I feel like anybody, man or woman, if you get to that point where I look at my phone and have 30 missed calls, that's just crazy. So I'm not saying if you call too much, like you're calling me throughout the day and we're talking or you want to talk. No, that is not crazy. That's nice. That's cool. But I'm saying if I am busy and I cannot answer your call and I get to my phone and there are 20 missed calls, that's nuts. You're crazy.
Right.
So you mean to send me somewhere back in that woman's mind, she gonna be like, he really love me. He called me 20 times. He really love me.
No. So I believe, because I remember being in the beginning of a situation and thinking, oh, this is cute. But then once you really in it, you like, no, you are crazy. Like, why are you operating like this? So no, I don't look at that as cute and fun and nice anymore. That's a red flag.
If you weren't feeling him like that, then just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It seems like crazy men are attractive.
Because crazy men know how to finesse you because they know they're crazy. So they come from, they know how to use different tactics That's true. They know how to use different tactics to finesse you. They finesse you with charm, with laughter, like some ugly, well, excuse me, Lord, ain't nobody God's children ugly, but some unattractive men that might be a little crazy because they have always been rejected, so they want to, be extra clingy. They know that, so they'll, get you with laughter. Like they'll make you laugh like 24/7, but deep down they be crazy.
So, am I crazy? Am I crazy?
You don't want me to answer that.
She don't know.
He's sitting there with his name is Kevin Samuels 2.0.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But that's not crazy.
Yeah.
That's just reality, baby. That's reality.
That's a little off.
I think Mark is crazy.
Really?
Any man that supports Kevin Samuels is a red flag to me automatically.
Not true.
You are a walking red flag. Kevin Samuels ain't tried to run nobody over.
We don't know what he tried to do.
I'm just saying.
I know he was perpetrating, his oil was leaking from his BMW, but he was acting like he a high value man.
Oh Lord.
He got cardboard up on it. I know that much. So
some of them girls that came on there talking about what they want in a man, but ain't bringing nothing. They wasn't crazy neither.
No, they have a right to know what they want and get what they want. Just like he described himself as high value. Janae said, yes, Janae, his oil was leaking and his neighbor was reporting him to the HOA and he had cardboard up in his parking spot, but he's telling women they're not high value, but he's not a high value man at the same time. Like,
I like Kevin Samuels too. Any girl that's sitting in front of a broken clock every time, she got to be crazy. So, that clock ain't moved in 10 shows.
Now she got to be crazy.
First of all, I've been in multiple rooms in my home. Thank you for the 10 episodes. And this is just decor. That's fine. Because
do y'all think that
your head wax hasn't worked in 10 episodes, but you still using it?
My what?
Your head wax.
Anyway.
I cannot deal.
Stephanie,
do
you ever
y'all
had a
think
crazy
that
man?
married people actually?
I did.
Yes, she has.
Can I hear that story?
So I'm gonna tell you, I haven't had a lot of dating experience. As crazy as it seems, I haven't had a lot of relationships or a lot of dating experience. But the experience that I've had, I did experience one crazy. I was like, well, I ain't gonna even go into that story, but he was like, you telling me you making your family think I'm a psycho. I was like, I ain't making them think nothing. They see it for themselves.
Sweet Jesus.
Hey.
That whole.
Well,
ahead, Angela. I'm sorry.
No, I think that married couples deal with the crazy.
Say that again.
Because I would assume, do you think that married couples deal with the crazy? Because I would not want any of that in my relationship.
Most definitely.
I wouldn't want the calling me certain things. But do y'all think a lot of these married couples are actually dealing with that?
Yes. Yeah. Have you seen that show Bridezillas?
Yeah, a while ago.
Have you seen that show Bridezillas? Yeah. Every man is dealing with a crazy woman.
You always talk about
men. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Some people are willing to do anything to hold on to somebody.
Crazy women.
Exactly.
So, what do you consider crazy, Mark? And where are you? I don't know. I don't even know what question.
I had a girl punch me in my mouth, made me bleed my own blood. Okay. Made me bleed all because I wanted to go home.
Of course.
I wanted to leave. We was arguing. We was at her house arguing.
This is a true story.
This is true. This is a true story. This is a true story. Her name Ashley. I don't even care if she watching this. That's her name. I don't
Ashley
even
what?
Huh? Ashley what? She got married. I don't know her last name. But, just like her, what I do, I ain't do nothing.
Y'all was arguing about something.
I wanted to go home. I wanted to leave because she was just going crazy. I was at her house and I was like, can I please just go home? I want to get out of here. I tried to leave. She blocked the door, right? I'm like, can you please just get out the way? So I tried to move her out the way to go out the door. Shawty roll up on me and just caught me with the fade. Like, yeah. I was like, hold on, Shawty. Hit me dead in my mouth. Just being crazy. Followed me out to the car, still fussing and cussing. I'm like, I'm trying to get away from you, and you still coming after me? That's crazy. Yeah, yo chilling in the house.
I'm not saying her chilling went in the house.
I'm not in the house saying this.
I'm not saying she was right, but what took place? Because a woman ain't just punching you in your mouth because you want to leave. Exactly. Come on now, Mark. You got to give more detail than that. What did you do? She wanted us to be more than what we was, and I wasn't trying to do that. But
that's why Janae asked, did you try to go home after y'all had sex?
No, we didn't do nothing. I thought we were gonna do something that night, but she got crazy to the point where I was like, you know what? It was cute, but now I'm just turned off. I'm finna go home. So I tried to leave. We ain't even did nothing that night. I tried to leave, and she lost her mind. Now,
so basically, you had been sleeping with this woman and doing all the things of a relationship, but then when she wanted to settle down in that relationship, you denied her and rejected her and provoked her to anger. And so that's what caused the argument. And you trying to leave after you have emotionally caused her an emotional upheaval, and now you're trying to dip. I will see why you got that punch in the mouth. Now, I'm not advocating for violence, but
yes, you are.
I'm not advocating for violence, but my daddy always told me, never play with people's emotions because you never know how far to take them. He always told us that lesson, and that alone has kept me from being a cheater or lying to people, doing people dirty, because for that very reason. So
she had no right to hit me. All right. I wasn't her boyfriend or nothing like that. Okay, so I wouldn't. We did this. This was a mutual thing. What we got into. I ain't forced her to do nothing.
But see, y'all knew what it was. I want to go back to that because y'all love to throw that in there and say, "Oh, a woman, she knew what it was from the jump and stuff like that." No, because some of y'all can play the radio. Y'all will make a woman think that, oh, it's going to be more than what it is. And to Jericho's point, that is something that I think men got to start taking responsibility and accountability for. And I'm not saying that a woman ever has a right to put her hands on on a man, because at the end of the day, if it was reversed, we definitely be like, I don't care what she did, the man should never. So I'm not advocating that a woman has the right to put her hands on a man. But like Jericho was saying, when you mess with people's emotions, you just never know what level that might go to. And I think the men got to take responsibility and say that y'all do play with women's emotions, and you get them to a point where they go off the rocker that they might not even intend it to, but you can't play with people's emotions. And I think that's the part that we gotta also look at and assess. If you know that you're not serious about this woman, you know that you ain't really trying to be in no relationship with her, and you know that that's what this woman's mind is going to a woman think it might be, don't play with her emotions. Let that woman go. But a lot of times y'all won't do that. Y'all would, because y'all see a woman is a good woman. She, you know what I'm saying, she offers, benefits, whatever those benefits might be, whether she's just a good woman, she cook for you, she give you sex, whatever it is, and y'all will drag that woman along, and then you'll come to a point where she's getting to a point like, okay, what are we and stuff, and then y'all will come out, well, you know what I'm saying, we just playing like this, but no, you can't play with people's emotions and then think, oh, she's gonna be like, oh, it's all right.
Listen, if the conversation has not been had about us being together, we ain't together.
Let me piggyback off you right quick, Mark. If you go into it without a title, you really can't expect a whole lot more.
Exactly.
I own it. Men could definitely be up front, but women have a tendency to run with their own thoughts. At some point in time, it ain't about what he feels no more. it become about what she wants. You playing with
Mm-hmm.
my emotions. He got to matter at some point in time that thing too now. But if we go into something we already know what it is, that's why we say that. Like we lay down hypothetically, and it's not no title. What more you expect?
Exactly.
Because if I really want to be with you, I'm gonna make every push in the world to be with you before this even take place.
But then you got some guys that play the
right.
You got some guys that play the radio until they get that. That's not always the case, because you got some guys that play the radio and they will act like they is all down, like getting to know you and stuff like that until they get what they want from you, and then still will come up, oh, we ain't nothing. Like, that's, you can't always say that, because that's not always true. It's some guys will still play that game like, oh, I'm really trying to get to know you, I think this might go somewhere, and then they try to split the script on you.
But guess who controls the game?
Exactly.
The woman actually controls the game.
Exactly. Y'all don't have
yeah, and then a lot of them don't realize that.
Y'all control the game.
So I think what it boils down to is that emotions, like this whole crazy thing and a woman being crazy, it really boils down to her emotions, because it really be that heat of the moment type of a thing, because she could be the nicest, sweetest, loving, best woman, but in the heat of a moment, now you seeing some crazy. So it boils down to having those emotions in check. And then if you dealing with the man who doesn't want to commit, doesn't want to be sure, you gotta know at some point he good with what y'all got going on. You're the one not happy, so you're the one that needs to make your moves. He good with what y'all got going on, so you need to do you and make your move. And if you don't have your emotions in check, yeah, you bound to be crazy when you don't get what you want.
Yeah,
Janae, y'all see what happened to me behind someone losing control. Who is Janae Maxine, and what did she do?
Janae, no, not what did she do. Janae is our friend, that's our sister, and she has a real deal, serious testimony. She could have actually lost her life. She was shot 4 times by a guy that she was dating, because, like she said, he lost
4 or 5.
Was it 4 or 5, Janae? And this was like not even that many years ago. What, maybe 3 years ago or something? Maybe 4.
Wow.
Because going back to, like you said, it's just women are crazy. No, you have some crazy. 4 times.
4, yeah.
4. And so, yeah,
that's crazy. I'm glad you good, Janae. Thank God, for real. I mean, all jokes aside, man, that's that's serious.
Yeah, so she has a powerful testimony. Yeah.
I ain't never been shot at. Lord have mercy, knock on wood, but Jesus Christ.
Woo, Jesus, right?
Yeah, that's good. Now, I know some crazy men out there. I mean, I guess when I think about crazy, we think about the theatrics and the antics. If the man got shot, y'all would ask, what did he do for her to shoot him? That's true.
Pretty much. Yeah,
that's true.
Because it's the truth. What did he do? Because men know that women are emotional beings. And you all play on this to y'all advantage. But then when it backfires,
you cannot justify aggravated assault, my dear. You can't justify that.
It can be justified, because if it can, why do you think they call the insanity calls?
No, you can't use it. You can't use temporary insanity anymore. You either got to have a diagnosis or not. You can't just be crazy for a half a second, and then they stopped doing that a long time ago.
Well, you can't be crazy for a half a second if you are provoked, or you come into a situation where your emotions, exactly why the 14-year-old boy that shot the guy that was hitting his mom, exactly why he was exonerated as well, partly because he has the right to defend his loved one or anything like that.
That's defense. But you talking about somebody just getting mad. You hurt my feelings, so now I got to try and shoot you?
No, I'm saying that's not justified whatsoever. I'm not saying that's justified whatsoever. But I'm saying when people's emotion, I'm saying when it comes from a man doing something emotionally damaging to a woman, and then if she slaps you or hits you or anything like that, you're saying that that's so totally wrong. And I get that. Like I say, I don't advocate violence in any way, but like Stephanie said, you have to take accountability, because when you play with people's emotions, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get.
If you lay down with that woman beforehand and you know she wants something serious, I would give you that. You know she wants something beforehand serious, don't do it. And we just kicking it at one thing, but if I know you want marriage with children and all the other stuff, I might need to tell you, hey, this ain't gonna work. So you got a point on that one.
But men won't do that.
I feel you on that. Yeah. But like you said, that woman, if that ain't nobody making her do nothing. You don't want to lay with this man, don't lay with this man.
Janae said I'm the female Tupac. That's right, sis.
She play too much.
Yeah, but I can't. But I'm sorry, but the way the language that's coming from you, Jerica, it's like you're putting the onus on the guy who hurt the woman, and it's like, yeah, it's from a moral standpoint, yes, he's wrong. I get it, but that don't justify any type of violent outburst or any type of property damage or something like that.
I don't say it justify it, but I'm just saying you have to take. There is a cause and effect to everything. We have to look at that. That's true. That's scientific. That's psychological. There's a cause.
But Jerica, but Jerica, at what point does a woman realize, hey, I really just did the most? Hey, I don't want to be that person, and actually get that together? Because yes, you're right. Her emotions was played with, and you know, she just did what she did in that moment. But we can't walk around and say he deserved it because he did that to me, and continue to do that year after year, going into this new relationship. Like, you cannot do that. At some point, you got to realize, hey, it's really me, because I shouldn't have reacted that way. I don't care what nobody do to me at all. To react in certain ways, damaging property and being violent, that's really a no. At what point do you realize I need to chill?
That's true, and I agree. I think that, you know, you, again, going back to a statement earlier, you have to know what your triggers are, and you have to start being more cautious and wise on how you choose. Like, everybody that choose you don't mean you got to choose them back. Because if you know that there's some inkling about this person that's going to drive you to a place that you know will anger you, if you already got a sense that this person, this man is a cheater, you know, he's a liar, he's a manipulator, that ain't the time. I don't care how cute he is. I don't care what he got. I can't give you the time of day, because I'm not going to put myself in a situation for my emotions to get caught up into you, and then I'm flipping the script or whatever and get coming out of character when that's not the person I want to be. So it goes to trying to properly vet. Now, again, I know some people out here that can bamboozle you. They can present one thing, but, you know, after a while, some type of red flags ought to show. Like, now I don't need to be with this person because they still want to play games. And it is true. At the end of the day, we as women have to take responsibility and say, hey, I stayed in this too long, or, you know, I was trying to just see what could come out of it, knowing that he had already showed me that, you know, it was going to be nothing. So sometimes we do have to look at those things too, and take the responsibility of our own, you know, the things that we could have done better as well. But I was reminded when y'all was talking about, you know, people's emotions and things. I don't know if y'all remember that video a while ago, maybe a couple of years or something, with that lady. She ran over her husband. I mean, she I think he died. She ran over him numerous times. I mean, she bagged up, like, literally. It's not to say that you should let a person, but people can literally snap. And yes, I'm sure after the fact you were remorseful. Like, what did I do? But again, it goes back. You cannot just play with people's emotions out here and think it's okay, and think that everybody's going to be able to snap back from that, because everybody's not able to snap back from that. And depending on the pressure on people's mind, especially in today's time when a lot of people are stressed out and at levels where pressure in life is just getting to people, you can't, I would say it's not wise to put yourself in a position knowing that you are not being intentional about this person, putting yourself in a position to possibly get hurt. You know,
exactly. Well said. Well said.
I'm not saying, Carl, is any excuse for any type of. I'm not saying that. Right. I'm just saying you have.
But was he really innocent? Because
I swear, man, Jerica America is judge, jury, and executioner.
No, I'm really not trying to be funny here, but was he really innocent? Because when you put somebody through something, that's really considered emotional abuse. And sometimes emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. And the way that lady was talking, you could tell she stood over his dead body screaming at him.
They like, don't put you in jail. They don't put you in jail for emotional abuse. So
no, he said an actual bystander got killed. So somebody else.
We might not be talking about the same thing because this lady, it was only her husband or whoever she had been with for 12 years because she kept saying, I've been with you for 12 years. I gave you everything. You know what I'm saying? So is he really innocent here? You know what I'm saying? Now, did he deserve to die? No. But was he really innocent? I don't think so. When you emotionally abuse somebody, you're not innocent. Let's be real.
But we do agree.
Of course he wasn't. Of course he wasn't innocent to that extent. If you go crazy, of course the person did something to you. I feel like that's not an excuse. What that person did to you, it becomes irrelevant if you went that crazy. Of course he did something. Duh.
Can I ask a question? Can I kind of shift gears because I know we're talking about the whole violence concept, but let me ask y'all this, ladies, y'all tell me something. Is it crazy if a man wants to move too fast to you? Like, let's say after like 2 dates, he say he loves you, or maybe 3 dates, he say he loves you. Does that make him crazy?
Yes. Because I had that happen and he turned out to be crazy and one of the worst relationships I had ever been in.
I think it depends. It depends on the person. That can be a slippery slope, but it depends on the person. It depends on what type of connection y'all have. You got to go in there. I don't know. I don't even have an answer.
That's one of those things that I will stick a pin there. Like, he might be crazy. I don't know about that.
Let me say this. I'll say that depending on what type of relationship y'all already previously had. Okay, so if you've known somebody, say y'all were friends prior to, and y'all had some type of interaction relationship, whether y'all worked together, y'all went to church together, whatever the relationship, y'all had some prior relationship, it probably was more platonic and it wasn't anything like romantic, and this man was already having feelings for you, y'all have a connection, and then y'all decided to take it to the next level. That could be, but somebody you just met off the bat, I don't know about that one. Because it's like, that goes back, like I said, to a story that I shared, like the guy that said he loved me, but it was like, okay, after a few dates, you're wanting me to determine if we're exclusive or not. I don't have no background. I don't have no foundation to stand on to really know who you are. So I'm more skeptical versus somebody that I met, I had a relationship like, other relationships where I knew them from work, and what I'm saying, so I kind of got a chance to see you in a certain environment. I kind of got to see how you interact with other people, or I got a sense of knowledge about your history, where you come from, your people, something. But just meeting somebody right off the bat, I don't know.
What about you, Markel?
Mark, would you consider that crazy, Mark? If she did that to you?
If a woman says she loved me after 3 dates?
Yeah, 2, like you said.
And I've had that happen several times. What are you talking about? Yes. I mean, I can't blame them. I can't say they crazy. I just, if you have ever gone out with me, I can't blame you if you fall in love somewhere between that second and third date. I want to
ask this. So you talk so big and you say, this and that. So why haven't you married any of these? Why haven't you been married?
Why haven't I been?
Yeah, as a man who have had all these wonderful women, or you eligible bachelor, like, do you desire marriage? Why you haven't been married to any of these women?
I didn't desire to be married. I was having fun. Okay. I was chilling. I was kicking it.
Somebody got some static going on real strong.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. It sounded like some rumbling or.
Okay, so you see what Carl said, right? after a month.
But can you be fair and say, Carl, that you had some type of foundation, like y'all went to church together, so you had some type of insight a little bit about who she was prior to y'all dating? You know what I'm saying? You had seen her in some aspect. You didn't just meet her. You didn't meet her off the dating app and then told her, you know, after 2 days that you was gonna marry her. Like, you had some type of history, something to kind of go off of. You connected with her at church. You kind of saw, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Right.
I would be more concerned.
Already.
Yeah.
Steph. Okay, let me say this, Steph. So you know that group. What happened? This market narcissist.
Yes.
We still trying to figure that out, Ms. Wall.
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
No, man, I am not a narcissist. I'm just confident. See there, I'm confident. True, I knew her, but when she started there, okay.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, that's
different. Okay, so you remember, you know that group we in called Pursue?
I can hardly hear somebody's really rumbling.
Do somebody have some headsets or something on, or you got a TV on close by?
My phone, look, it ain't me.
Okay, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that group we in Pursue, right?
Uh-huh.
So a few weeks ago, there was a young lady who put up a post, and she was talking about, you know, how she had prayed and how she wanted to meet somebody nice, somebody special, whatever. And she met this young man. And long story short, she met this young man in the group. Long story short, they hit it off. And within 7 months, they were married. And, you know, and she said they happy, they doing all this. 7 months now, they went from meeting each other to being married in 7 months. And when I looked at the comments, all the women, I'm talking about 400-500 something comments, all the women was saying, yeah, girl, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. I want that fairy tale whirlwind, this, that, and the third. But you saying that's crazy.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm just saying for me personally, like I'm a little skeptical about me personally. Like, okay, I'm on dating apps, right? And I have, you know, talked or, you know, interacted with some guys on there. Most of them haven't even gone beyond like a first date or whatever the case may be. But if I meet a guy and we don't have no other history, and on the first date or the second date, like you say you love me or you want to marry me, I don't know. I'm me just personally. It's just a personal thing. I'm nervous about that. Like, if you love me, just probably don't tell me right there, because that's gonna scare me. I'm saying, I'm like you. I'm confident. I feel like I'm a lovable person. I feel like I'm a real good woman, and I feel like I would make a good catch. But just don't tell me. Like, I don't know. That's just a personal thing for me. I need to feel it. Now, I was one of the ones that want to get, like, God bless me, and it can happen suddenly. I don't want to wait. I mean, at this age, I'm like, you know, if it happened, I don't have to say it has to be 2 years or 3 years of us dating before we, you know, discover we want to be together. I'm just saying, personally, that makes me a little nervous, because I don't know. It just makes me nervous. I'm saying.
Good question.
It don't have to take long. Y'all just gotta know. Y'all just gotta, as a Christian, that's why I said praying and stuff is important for me, because I have to kind of learn it.
You should know about the first year. 6 months, between 6 months and a year, you should know.
Yeah. Really, and you know what, dude? At this age, I'm 44. It wouldn't take me 6 months to know it. You know, I probably know within like you said, probably about a month, maybe 2, 3. Yeah. So
you said you're 54.
No, I said I am 44. You're the one that looks 54. You
Not at all. I still get ID. Thank you.
So let me ask you, Mark. So what you saying that, and I know we got to go and stuff. And Angela, look, you facilitated tonight, so you tell us how far we need to go with the conversation. Well, I have a question about this.
Okay.
So would you, if you met a girl off of a dating app, you had no prior history of her, you don't know nothing about her, and would you tell her that you loved her after the first or second date? Like, would you start making like official like right after that?
I probably wouldn't say, I wouldn't come out and use that language, I love her. If that happened, I wouldn't come out and use the language, I love you, but I would let her know that, yes, my feelings are significant.
After 1 or 2 dates and you didn't have no prior history or knowledge of her at all.
If that's what I'm feeling, why not? I would let her know, hey man, I'm feeling you and I ain't interested in nobody else. I'm trying to rock with you for a long, long time.
You get older, you just ain't got nothing to lose. It's either gonna work or it ain't.
Right, exactly. It's either gonna work or it ain't.
I think it's one of y'all shirt or something rubbing up against something because it'll stop and then it'll start back.
She said, I don't believe you. Okay, Janae, what do you think I would do? You think I would actually tell a girl I love her after a second or third date? Do I seem like that type?
Yes.
No.
Wow. I mean, I personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, if I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. If I'm feeling, and like you said, it's either gonna work or it ain't. I think we take it slow. I don't think we tell how you feel yet. See, I know when you see me, Janae, you see this real debonair guy who just has his pick of the litter. But I feel deeply. My heart is open. I welcome love.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: if you are interested in Mark, if we have any singles out here who are interested in Mark, please hit Stephanie up in her inbox. We would love to set you up on a date with him. We want to get this man married.
Y'all tell me people won't choose me because the way I act on here, women ain't gonna choose him based upon how he act on here.
You be surprised.
You very surprised. Now ain't no men gonna pick you. Ain't no men gonna pick you, Jerica, because they fear for their safety.
If any men out there who are interested,
run for your life. Run and don't look back.
That would be an interesting show. Ooh, we got somebody said I'll go on a date with Mark.
Put your picture in the chat. Put your picture in the chat. Let me see you. Let me see you.
So listen, that was a very interesting show. If somebody was to let us know that they want to date Mark and then they come back and we have that whole thing, oh boy, that would be so.
You gonna pay for the date? You gonna pay for the date?
I will.
We gonna pay for the date.
No, you know that's how they did on Love Connection. Whoever the audience.
I ain't rich yet. I ain't got Love Connection. Well, you know what? I take that back. I could take y'all because you say you ain't gonna take nowhere but Golden Corral. So I can afford that.
That's right. Golden Corral, you can get whatever you want. You can get chicken, fish, steak. Hey, baby, the world is yours.
Okay, we might have something there.
All right.
Y'all, I don't have anything else with this. With the whole crazy love, I do want to say this. I find it very interesting that the crazy that we spoke about was violence. I didn't think it was going to go there. All we spoke about was violence, and I find that very interesting.
Mark and who?
They try to say Jericho.
Oh Lord, that will never. While I'm still alive.
While I'm still breathing.
You see this? I got both my arms and my legs and my feet. I'm trying to keep it that way.
Exactly. And I have my mental peace. I have my mental peace, and I want to keep it that way as well.
Listen, I'm trying to stay out the ER.
Look, some people asking about you now, Mark.
I'm 44 years old. I do not have any kids.
This about to be a dating match. This about to be a dating match show. Remember I told y'all we wanted to do that. It might be a dating match show.
Hey, she want to date me? Come pick me up, open my door, bring me some flowers.
You messing it up already.
I'm kidding. I'm playing. No, I'm 44. I'm 44 and I don't have any kids. No kids. I am child free. I am
What is your occupation? Tell them your occupation.
Yeah, I like cougars, Miss Wanda. Listen, y'all know how to cook. Y'all got good credit, and y'all can co-sign, and y'all got equity in your home. You got a lot of equity in your home. I like that.
Right,
Look, the number started going up when we start talking about who can mark up. Y'all,
come on. Who else is out there? Who else?
She said I might know someone for him. Okay.
Miss Wanda said she is 55 and fine.
Girl, fine like wine. Let's go, Miss Wanda.
Y'all.
Miss Wanda finna get her groove back. You dig?
If we get him hooked up and married, that would be amazing.
I make you go crazy, Miss Wanda.
And I'm gonna be the best woman. I got to make sure this man married off.
Oh, this has been interesting.
Right.
See what we say? Typical user.
I'm just trying to refinance, Derek. I mean, come on.
I know, because them cabinets got to be updated. I know.
Y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed the show. Thank you, Angela. Angela came on, y'all.
Fun topic. Yeah,
it was a fun topic. This was a good one. It was a good one. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Somebody is really going off. We gonna. It's our 10th show, y'all.
Click your mute, Marquel. Okay, there we go.
Okay, it might be like something that's rubbing up against it, Marquel, or something on the
phone,
or whatever it is that's connected to it or whatever. But you good, bro. You good. We appreciate you.
It's beard.
Is it beard?
Moses.
Why y'all trolling my boy, man? Y'all don't be trolling my boy, man.
But we hope y'all have enjoyed the show. It was an interesting topic. We might have a love connection after this show, whatever, for Mark. We'll see.
Call me, Miss Wanda.
So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Oh yeah, we forgot to give the other. What should we got $25 more to give away? What should the question be before we end the night? We got Mr. Carl Butler. We got to give him his. What should the other question be? Can y'all think of something?
I want somebody to tell the truth about how crazy they have been one time before.
Oh, I about to say, give it to the person with the crazy story. Give it to Miss Janae.
Yeah, we can give it. I was gonna say Pastor Son, but we already had a male winner, so okay, we got
Janae.
Matter of fact, I chip in an extra 25 for Janae. Lord have mercy.
Oh, that's so sweet. You gonna send it to him?
I'll send it to
her. Don't forget.
Janae, send me your number so I can cash app you, baby.
No,
now she ain't
gonna
like wait a minute now.
Say what?
Her husband ain't gonna like that.
Oh, she married, but then that she disqualified then. No.
That is so wrong. That is so wrong.
She disqualified. Never mind, Steph.
That is all. You see what I'm saying? All the women that want to date him, you see what you're getting yourself into. Don't come back on this show disgruntled now.
Cindy said she hit her baby daddy with the car.
See, I'm not the only one.
Send it to her. Send it to her because she gonna need bail money. Send it to her.
See, now I'm not the only one.
That's hilarious.
Sometimes they take you there.
Well, I hope y'all.
You know what? I think any woman that's crazy should have her license suspended. For real, you need your license. Y'all don't need to get behind the wheel of nobody's car. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Have we determined the other winner?
I thought we gave it to Janae.
It's going to Janae. Okay, all right. Janae and Carl. All right. Yeah, Janae and Carl. All right, we got y'all. We got y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for joining and tuning in with us. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. We'll be on again Tuesday after next with another crazy topic. Miss Wanda said she waiting on her date mark, so inbox her.
I got you, Miss Wanda. We're gonna go to Piccadilly. I got you.
Oh my God.
And it better be the one at Greenbrier.
It is. Nah, I don't want to go to that one.
I heard that's the best
Nah,
one.
idiot.
I'm gonna take it to the one on Gabby Road. I like that one.
Ooh.
Oh God.
You got to be dodging bullets over there. Don't take over there. You be dodging no bullets.
Miss Wanda, the lady of class and dignity.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll take it to the one in Fayetteville. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go there.
Oh, look, Carl just said that too. He said the one in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Angela, you have any more final remarks? Anybody as we call it a night?
Nope. That's it. Don't be crazy, y'all. Control them emotions.
Janae, is it Naya? $ Naya, Naayah? Is she still on to let us know? I think she's still on.
You can text them.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been real. Thank y'all for joining us. Until no. See, okay, I got you. Text it to me, sis. Text it to me. All right. It's been real. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with us. Y'all hang on for a second. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Look, have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. And we look to see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.